So I've come to do a let's make video, and today I'm going to show you how I make my traveller's notebooks, kind of junk journal style. I have written down the measurements for you, so you can give or take, you know, like a few millimeters here and there, but generally the papers are 22 centimeters. You fold them in half, which gives you 11 centimeters in width, and then from top to bottom each page, or the largest page, should be 21 centimeters in height. Again, you can go a little bit over or a little bit under depending on the papers that you're using, and how you want to insert your journal into, say, a Midori cover or something like that. So, and I've wrote that down in inches as well, which is 4.33 inches by 8.25 inches. I kind of muddle things up sometimes when I'm making journals. I write things down in centimetres and inches and then confuse myself, so that's just in case you use a metric or what's the other one called, metric or imperial. So there we go. Right, so obviously I've cut all my papers to size because you don't want to watch me do that, because that's quite boring, and I've got a collection of things and I'm going to show you what I'm using. And I do use a lot of digital things, but I've grabbed a load of bits out of my big tub of already printed off stuff. So I've got my papers, and I've got 7 plain coffee dyed papers, just like that. And again, like I said, I've folded them all in half. These actually only measure 20 centimeters because of the pages that I've used on here only measure 20 inches in height, but they are 11 centimeters that way, 22 if it's not before you fold it, I should say. And the things that I've used is from ARTYmaze, Tsunami rolls, and the Old Design Shop for the printables. So like I said, I've got 7 of these. You can add how many pages you like. You don't have to go by what I do. I've got some lined paper here. I've got 2 paper bags which have been coffee dyed. The ends snipped off so that obviously you can tuck things inside them. So I've got 2 of them. 2 coffee dyed dictionary pages. I'm not sure whether this will be a 1 or a 2-parter because I'm trying to keep them under 15 minutes, so possibly be two parts to this. 3 doilies, which have all again been coffee dyed. You don't have to coffee dye them, you can do them however you like. These are from Tsunami rolls. They're just great journaling pieces within the journal. These are from ARTYmaze, and this is her floral collage collection. These are from the Old Design Shop, and obviously just cut them to size. And I keep all the end bits because I use them for when I'm collaging and things like that. I think this was from either the Old Design Shop or the Graphics Fairy. I think these two, but I'm not 100% sure. So that's what I have. Now what I normally do is I kind of set things out as into how I want to add them into my journal. So I put them into like little bundles, but I do normally have them spread around everywhere, but I'm not going to do that because obviously I'm on camera. So we have that. I will just set them up there, and that and that. So I will start with what I want is my front page, and then I just build it up. I hope I'm in frame. I build it up like that. So I kind of do a digital page, a blank page, a digital page, a blank page, or you could do like, you know, patterned paper, a blank page if you want. Right, so once I've done that, I then start bringing in my lined paper, and in the front I just pop that in like so. Then I will add one of these and I will put that in. Then I will grab one of these lined decorative pages. Then I will add a dictionary page and a paper bag, and that will be that bit. Then I go to my second digital paper that I put in, not obviously not including that lot that I put in, but to here. And this is where I add this. I normally put these two together. You do find your own way of adding things to your journals, but this is the little system that I've got going, and I enjoy working that way. But everybody works differently. And we have this. I'm just checking I'm in frame. I'm probably right off here. And we have another dictionary page. If you're using book pages, be mindful, because sometimes you get some inappropriate words. So that is that. Then these pages, I have 4 of these pages left over. Excuse me. I'm going to find, where is it? Oh, right in front of me. Corner punch. And I'm just going to corner punch them. You could edge punch yours if you like. You don't have to do any punching whatsoever. This is just one that I got out of the Hobbycraft here in the UK. It's no brand. I think it's just one of their own ones, and I got it on sale for like £3 quite a few years ago. So that's when I start adding them and my doilies. So I will add a corner punched page there, then a doily, and do the same here in the middle. That's not the middle, it's kind of halfway through, I would say. And then to here I would then add that and my doily, and then find the middle, and I would then pop that in there like so. And then get rid of all my little bits that have fell out my punch. So that's how I put them together, and as you can see, you know, that's turned out quite chunky. Seeing how much time I have. Right, then I would find a centre. Now you can clip these like here and here with a little bulldog clip or whatever, but I don't. I've been doing this so long I can probably do it with my eyes shut. So I'm using the Tim Holtz ruler, and I'm making sure I'm in frame. So maybe I should have clipped this just for the video purpose. So I kind of find the centre, which is there, because it's got a little centre, the zero in the middle, so it gives you, like, you know, 4 inches from the centre, so it's 8 inches in total. Got my pencil and I mark the middle, and then at 2 inches, and then at 2 inches here. You can make templates, but I don't. And I have got a cradle punch, but I'm just going to do it like this, and I just pop it down onto there and push through. Kind of works pretty well for me. Like I say, I've been doing these a long time, and I've just found the best way for me. Everybody's different. So that's me got my three holes here, and what I might do is, right, let me find what I'm going to use as the cover. So I'm just going to have a peek through some of my paper pads, see if there's anything. Oh, that's quite bright, isn't it? A bit too bright for that, I think. There's not much in these. I'm trying to dwindle away on the paper pads because I really don't use them that much. That's a nice pink. So I'm going to use that because I decorate the covers anyway. Whoops, just nearly knocked things flying. Right. So with this, if you don't have a scoreboard, you can just simply fold it in half like that, and you cannot, you know, press it down, but I'm using my scoreboard because I like to, let's see if I'm in frame. I am. I need longer arms. So I'll find this is obviously 12 by 12 paper, so I'll find the 6-inch mark and score right down the middle, which my tripod's in the way. And then I go out 1, 2, 3, 3/8 either side. I would normally have done that by now, but because this is in the way, and again the other side, go out 3/8. And then we have the 3 marks. You don't have to do that, you can just simply do a you know, a centre fold. And I don't actually have some coffee dyed cardstock at the moment, I don't think. I'd had no intentions actually of doing this video, but I just thought, I've been asked, and plus I'm holding a swap over on the Junk Journal Junkies, and it's for a Christmas traveller's notebook in a vintage theme. I know this isn't a Christmas journal, but it's just the basics of putting it together, because some people do ask a lot of questions about traveller's notebooks. So with this, I'll do, I'm going to find some backing paper for that, because I wouldn't leave it like that, because that actually is too busy, it makes my eyes go wonky. And then I sew the coffee dyed cardstock onto the back of that to make it nice and thick. So what I would do is I just measure it. Normally works out 8 1/4 by about 4 1/2 to maybe 4 3/4, depending on how bulky it can get, how bulky you do it, how many pages you put in. I just normally eyeball it and take it up just about, what is that? Let me just check. Is that about 1/2 inch? Yeah, because if you do it right to the edge, all your papers are going to be stuck right out, so you have to give a little bit. And especially if you're adding tabs and things like that, you would the actual cover would end up too small for the pages if you took it right to that edge. Yeah, if you took it right to the edge, it would literally stick all out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back with the part 2, because this is at 12 minutes, and I will have sewn this in, and then I will not sewn it, I will have backed this and sewn it together, and then I will show you how I sew the signature into the cover. And how I do it is, like you've seen, the 3 holes, you can do 5, and it's the 3 or the 5 hole pamphlet stitch, and there's loads of tutorials on that as well. So I will be back with part 2.